What's up, Gat? What the hell are you doing, Pauly Shore? All right, what's up, everybody?
I'm just showing you my face.
Matt, you're muted.
I think my microphone is too much.
No, your mic's good.
Oh, am I? Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome back to the Crypto Comics Couch.
This is
Podcast.
branding. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll never be able to speak, will I?
Sorry, Matt. Go ahead. Start over. Just start one more time. No, go ahead. I'm prepared now. Go.
Well, our guest today is Daniel King Taylor. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. You know it. I'm back and I'm ready to go.
The king is here.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, can I do your show introduction?
Hell yeah.
The In Your Face Show.
Thank you.
Not be confused with the Couch Podcast that people are watching now.
Oh, wait. We're not on the In Your Face Show?
We are not.
What?
He's on our show.
Oh my gosh! Dude! Daniel! Thanks for joining us, bro!
Hey, it worked.
We're stumbling a bit on the start of this one, boys. All right, jumping over, checking on chat. Andrew Dodge comes in and says, yo, happy Monday, all. Hope it's been a great day so far.
If you
Like
can
the end
count
of
a
the
migraine, great.
Dominic Colby over on Facebook comes in and says, howdy, everyone. Is that
Howdy.
a crypto clock? I want one.
I know, isn't that the greatest? I got that from one of the most amazing people on the planet.
Santa.
No, it was actually Matt.
Yeah, my dad actually made 2 of those. So,
And he gave one to me, Fry. Yeah.
That's cool.
Suck it!
Yeah, because both you guys had a lot of work to do on that logo. I see why. Jeremy
Yeah,
got
we
one
did,
back.
man. I slaved on that thing. I sweated. I was like, oh my gosh, guys. I would sit down in every meeting on every you guys would be like, we don't know what to do. And I would come in and I'd be like, let's do this. You could be like, oh, it's amazing. I remember.
Nobody's Illusion comes in over on Twitch saying, laugh my ass off, Pauly Shore. You spelled it wrong. And the swagnificent one. Welcome.
Thank you.
What do you mean I spelled it wrong?
You spelled it wrong. Google it.
What?
Pauly
Oh,
Shore.
serious?
Yeah.
Hey, I think I spelled it right if you know what I'm talking about, right, Fry?
Nobody's Illusion comes in and says, I work tomorrow and Thursday from 2 to 7. And then Saturday from 12 to 5. Wish me luck.
Wish
luck.
you all the luck. Oh my gosh,
Good luck.
this is so fantastic. You go in there and you show them what a great person you are, and you just let that attitude shine. They'll be like, woo, we should give you a raise, girl.
JD Smith says that clock is probably made to run an hour late.
Actually, I think it's set for 4:20 permanently.
why do we even bother?
Bother with what? Dude, I have such
420 somewhere.
Do you guys?
JARHEAD.
It's beer 30 in other places.
Anyways, Daniel, welcome.
Thank you. Well, I'm welcoming myself. So
You giving yourself a big old hug?
oh my God. Yes. Oh my God, man.
So how's the show been going, bro? How many episodes you up to?
53 episodes.
Nice.
53.
Ooh,
Yeah. And by
Nice.
I say almost the end of the year, I should be at 100 episodes.
Man, that's aggressive. That's fantastic.
going strong, man.
Now,
So
the
real
reason
quick,
is,
where can everybody find the show?
on YouTube, the In Your Face Show, and I'll be viewing it and putting it on Instagram soon if I'm able to do that. But I'm normally on Facebook, broadcasting my show. But on YouTube, it's the In Your Face Show. Boom. That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's
All
it.
right.
That's everything, Pauly Shore.
What? That's it. I'm changing my name.
Thank you.
What bit was
Why did he back himself out?
I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
I'm not making good life decisions, I've decided.
Nobody's illusion comes in and says even a broken clock is right 2 times a day.
Thank you,
JD
nobody's.
Smith,
That's
Digi
correct.
Artist, says yes, but what I meant was that Matt and his pops concocted a plan to make sure that Jared misses the stream time.
I knew it was a conspiracy
Everything is
Beyond
conspiracy, tinfoil hat.
theory.
Is 2 people a conspiracy?
Excuse me? I don't wear
Yes.
a tinfoil hat. I wear a tinfoil toupee. There's a difference.
Oh yeah. One you could comb over. Yeah.
It'll look a little fuller.
That was. Oh, it does look fuller, kind of like a Japanime.
Jared, they're trying to say you're whipped.
What?
They're trying to say you're whipped.
I am whipped. I will gladly admit it. Is my wife watching? I am so whipped.
I
Oh,
don't
boy.
think anyone was referencing that.
No.
What are we talking about?
Hey, no, I love messing with Jared. I love messing with Jared. Jared, you always messing with me, so I had to get him. Because he always messing with me. He always
I
gets
never
me.
mess with you, Daniel. I never mess with you, King.
Yes,
Come
you
on,
do.
buddy.
Yes,
King, come on, buddy. We're not
always
worthy.
gets me.
We're
Every
not
time we
worthy
on
to
the
be in
phone.
here. Whatever. I never. I wouldn't do that, King.
Rose
You're
comes in
eminent.
with a little bit of goodness. Thank you. Over on YouTube saying, hey, good morning, guys, from the 30th of August. Hello.
Woo! She's one day ahead of us. We love you, Rose. Tell us what the future's like.
It's loud
Lore.
if it started with your voice. Nobody's losing on Twitch.
Am
Comes
I
in
too
saying
loud? You
lower.
said I'm not. What?
No, I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. JD Smith says, real talk, though, Jared is more entertaining than Pauly Shore. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Thank you. You know what? Coming from Digi, that actually means something.
You know, it goes.
Not. Forget
Jared?
it. Yeah, sorry. Digi already spoke. It is what it is, man. I'm a god.
Somebody remind me why we
You can
gave
come
Jared
now.
access back.
Oh, yes, it was so not fun. Having to
I
just
was
sit
actually
there and
putting you above Pauly Shore. Just
what?
barely.
I
It goes
apologize.
you,
Hold on 1 second. Go
Pauly
for it.
Shore, and Carrot Top. You're
Don't
right
just
in
put
that
Carrot Top
alley.
down there like
Oh
that.
my God! Did you just compare me to Carrot Top? Although
Yes.
he is very buff.
He's jacked. That dude
Like,
is flipping
He
jacked.
looks almost weird buff. You know what I mean? You know who Carrot Top is, right, Daniel?
Hell no. But
Okay,
go ahead.
he is this. He's a redheaded comedian. Okay, curly
If you
afro
could-
red hair.
Oh, I know what
he
you're talking about.
is like he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know what you're talking about.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude, Carrot Top. Now the dude's not that funny.
Not at all.
I've watched some of his comedy and he is not funny, but he is funny looking.
That's all you need. That's all you need in comedians. You know, being a comedian, all you need is to be able to make your face. You know, be able to fucking entertain the people. It doesn't matter about the jokes. The jokes could be dumb, but if you can put it in a certain way, they're going flat.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
You know, people with no skill and no talent but timing can really lay down a joke well, even though they're not good at it. But it's all in the
Exactly.
timing. Yeah, I know. Like this one, Mr. Clean. Rub
I should know this was coming.
It was timing. It was all timing.
So, Daniel, I was going to ask you how things going with Jarhead. Or Jarhead. Sorry.
Well, you know, I still plan on doing. Here go, Jared. Don't you start this shit, Jared.
I promise.
All right. You're always messing with me, man. I'm gonna get your ass.
I won't do it. I won't do it. Let me whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
Fuck you, Jared. Fuck you. I'm gonna kick your ass, man. You owe me some food. You owe me some bacon,
I'll get you some bacon, okay? I'll get you some good old-fashioned Idaho bacon. Just make it through this stream without laughing.
All right, so you gonna make me lose.
You gonna try it?
I'll try it. I'll try it.
All right, but if you laugh,
anyways,
then you got to give Jared bacon. Right?
We'll see.
Oh wait,
I'll tell you what.
You got to throw it out here.
I'll tell you what. If I lose.
You got to come to Idaho.
See that's all right.
Don't
If I
agree
lose, if I lose, I'll basically
Worship
hook
me.
y'all all up with free merchandise for the end of your
What?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on.
This doesn't include the Crypto Comics merchandise that we already made for you, right? Because I've already got the sticker and all that other stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
you
this
can't
has
just
to be
give me
different.
more stuff.
King.
I mean,
we want into the royal chest, buddy.
All right, I'll give you some Jarhead stuff. How about that? Jarhead stuff.
All right.
Exclusively
I want
from
a
me.
poster signed.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll give you some stuff. That's
Shiny and new, just like Matt's head.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shine, baby.
Slap him in the back of his head. Just
Dude, I got the reflection of Las Vegas coming through the window here, and it's barely brighter than just a single incandescent bulb off of that forehead.
It takes skill. It takes talent, people. It takes the bull shaver, the pit bull shaver. Dude, I could have been a commercial person. Did you hear that?
You
That was
should've.
smooth. Have you seen the pit bull shaver, Matt?
all I'm doing is smiling. I can't laugh, y'all. I can't.
You can't laugh. You cannot laugh, but don't worry, I'll break you, baby.
Somebody clip that. Please clip that.
I ain't gonna say that.
Come on, Dan. Oh, I heard it. You
I
can't
ain't say that. I ain't say that. No, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. All I do, I just breathe.
It's all
I
right.
can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You can breathe. Let's work on our Lamaze breathing. It's just like having a baby.
You know what? Having Jared in the Lamaze class would be the most inconceivably stressful situation I could imagine. That poor baby.
It was. It really was. So funny story about having babies, okay?
Hold on, read the comment. Read the comment.
He is a weird redhead fro of a comedian. From Kristen. You're right.
Yep. And
Kristen also says, hey, fellas, from your group swag. What?
Don't cherry pick
Don't
swag.
cherry pick
baby.
swag. Oh, I'm going to cherry pick it. All right.
Don't
Andrew
cherry.
Dodge says there's an echo coming from someone. I hear it when anyone speaks. I can hear that too. Nobody else did at the beginning of the stream.
I
I'm going to
kept
start
pointing
digging
it
into that. I'm going to be quiet
It's-
while I'm getting this all sorted.
It's his phone.
We'll get this sorted. We'll get this figured out. So you guys keep going. I'm going to mute myself so that I can try to get it organized.
So anywho, freaking my first baby was born in a midwifery. Okay, so it wasn't a hospital; it was a midwifery. And as you're learning, to support the wife as she's having the baby, they always tell you, don't doubt her, don't do anything like that. You've got to support her. You've got to be there for her because she's having a baby. And I was like, yeah, I got this, no problems. Well, the time comes and the baby's coming. And let me tell you, it is insane. And I'm freaking out. And she's like, and I'm like, and I'm freaking out. And the ladies are like, oh, and I'm like, and then at the end, I passed out because I swear I had the baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let me tell you, it's hard. It's real hard being in them Moz classes, learning that awesomeness, but you just got to be there. You got to be the rock. You got to be the support. That's what I was. King, will I be one of your knights in your court?
I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm done. I'm done.
I love you.
I've been trying to hold it in the whole time. No, Jared's gonna say something weird. Fucking. I'm done.
Hey, he's
you know what
very
that means, though.
What?
He laughed. He laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed.
Which means
We get merch.
I got you.
Hold on, Daniel. Wait a minute. Do that again, Fry.
no.
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
We'll talk about comics.
No.
Wow.
We're going to talk about comics anyways.
Well, yeah, but you might have not known that.
Bro, that's what we do. We get together on Mondays and we talk about comics.
Oh, is today Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Thank God.
Matt, you want to read this one?
Oh, I don't think so.
JDSM.
Read it, Daniel.
All right, baby is going to be. Oh shit! This shit's so small. Baby is going to try to crawl back after being in a class with.
Whatever. That baby's going to be rolling. Side splitters. I'm going to be laying down side splitters all day.
They going, what the fuck?
Oh, look. The echo is back.
I don't think a baby would use that language, guys, all right? They can barely speak.
Hey, baby speak. They say shit. They listen to you and everything.
Yeah.
Shit,
Years old and still
What?
not finished.
I've been around some cussed ass babies now. I've been around some babies with shit. Come to the hood. You'll see. You'll see.
All right, hey Chad, if you guys can chime in, I think I got that the audio issue fixed, but let me know if you guys are still hearing a double audio, any type of echo.
And a boom, he lost. Hold on.
Y'all can't handle the birthing part? No.
Hey, no man can handle the birthing part. That is the most dangerous, craziest, just absolute. Holy shit. Man. If it was up to men, I'm telling you right now, there would be no more human race.
There'd
He
be
said
no
Goo Goo
second
Gaga.
generation.
Nope. This would
Samuel
be.
said Goo Goo Gaga.
What?
Samuel Lewis said Goo Goo Gaga.
Wait, I didn't see. Wait, hold on.
Look all the way down.
Oh, I see it.
All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
We gotta clarify here. Nobody's Loser comes in on Twitch saying, speaking of swag, any swag packs to give away? Although I already have a ton though, and I'm waiting on the CouchCon one, so it's okay. So here's where this is gonna get really fun. Is we will have swag packs coming up quite soon.
Don't say quite
but
soon. I will turn.
That's the
and
only way.
smoke
That's the only
you.
way I'm allowed to say it. Is quite soon.
How
that
about
being said, we're actually
nefariously in the future?
We're also going to offer some new things as far as swag goes that we've never done before, that nobody actually has ever done before, which is going to be pretty cool. So everybody be on the lookout for that. And to know about that kind of stuff, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, whatever channel, whatever platform you're watching this on. But while you do that, go and make sure you find the In Your Face podcast so you can check that out. Definitely do over on YouTube. It's fun as hell to watch. So go give Daniel a follow.
And see, let me talk to the people real quick. Let me get the spotlight on me real quick.
Hold on. We got this going full screen, baby.
Hey, yo.
I don't know why he does full screen like that. It's weird.
I don't know why. But nah, the In Your Face show, we tune into it, because I'm gonna be sending out all links. You know what I'm saying? I do it anyway. So I mean, get ready for the raw and uncut when you come on my show. and y'all gonna love it because we could be having some porn stars. We're gonna actually have a sex series called sex series. But go ahead, yeah. Then your face, y'all.
Is this
Tune in.
like Sex in the City or except Sex in New Jersey?
No, man, it's like this. It's like this. We're gonna do the sex series, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna have sex workers and shit on there, and I'm gonna be asking them all kinds of questions, but I'm not gonna be derogatory or asshole about it. I'm gonna
I
ask
hope
them,
not.
some. Y'all know how I do. I ask the
Dude, you gotta
deepest
be a
questions.
hard-hitting reporter asking questions, man. Like, I want to know, like, is it a hard day at work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like, okay, because I like to ask the hard hitting questions, like, so,
Like, does pineapple matter?
so how bad?
is watermelon
So,
real?
so how much
That's the
lines did you snip? How much lines did you snip? Was it and how was it? Was it good or was it dizzy? Did you okay? Was it cool?
That is an interesting question, King. Now that you think about it, a sex worker. They say don't ever do what you love because then you won't love it no more because it becomes a job. So a sex
Oh
worker.
Lord, somebody help us.
Well, okay, I won't get into that question, but you know what I'm saying? That's an interesting
No,
question.
thank you.
I would like to know.
I would be
You know?
doing it for the freaks, you know what I'm saying? I know, cause see now, I got to bring the freakiness out all of y'all, cause y'all gonna be watching anyways.
Right?
Y'all
Wait,
gonna come on, man.
you're gonna bring
A
out
lot
the
of people,
freak, or you're
a lot of
gonna
people
bring out
don't
the
even
freak?
realize that Jared here was just totally quiet all the time until the first time we had Daniel on the stream. So I can confirm Daniel does bring the freak out.
Now that's not good. That is not good. I
don't
don't
think that's
like
good
that
at
like
all.
that.
I don't think that's. But Daniel,
saw it with
you
my
do
own eyes.
kind of look good tonight, buddy.
Uh,
How did that throw you off? That was like the least.
Andrew Dodge is coming in on Twitch letting us know that he can hear this cringe twice, which is still awesome, but I am trying to get that sorted out. Thank you, Chris.
yo, fucking.
All right, I'll be quiet. I'll be
continuously
quiet.
try
I'll
to
be quiet.
improve that.
I keep taking everything out the rails.
I'm cringing with the. Woo! She said you.
Kristen
better
over
not.
on YouTube says, "You better not swag." Dominic on Facebook says, "This stream may contain content inappropriate for some viewers."
Oh, thank you, Dominic. God, I always forget those things. We don't give
Good
advice.
heads up, homie.
We don't offer stuff like crypto for free. If you join up and click on some stupid link, watch those phishing scammers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Pineapple says yes.
Is
We
awesome.
are-
Actually,
we are
dude,
broke.
it's
We're broke.
yay. It's totally yay. Add jalapenos.
Fuck all
Totally
that.
yay.
We're broke. We're
No,
broke.
add jalapenos. Dude, make it yourself, man.
We're broke.
Yes, pineapple does matter.
Jared,
Okay.
we're broke. Damn it, we're
Good
broke.
heads up, Kristen.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, pineapple.
Kristen's
does matter.
asking whose dog is barking. I should clear here. Brodo and Ashley Massacre are actually out of town right now, so I am puppy sitting. That's a thing. I take it very seriously. Yeah.
Do you take him on walks?
I do.
Do you pick up his poop?
They're my little homies. Yes, of course.
See?
Not a monster, but the little one,
gosh.
Carl,
So
he's got
nasty.
a bit of an attitude tonight. So if you hear a little
Really?
yippee going in the background, my apologies, guys.
I will tell you this: I am scared of big dogs. Don't ever bring a big dog around me. I'm running.
What?
Really?
I'm the same way.
You can't do that.
What?
Watch this. Watch. Hella, come here. Come here.
I'm scared of big dogs. It has to be up on me.
Come on. See?
I'm running.
You
Is
gotta
it?
have
my
fun
gosh,
big dogs,
that dog
man. Big
is
dogs are
so
awesome. See, look.
freaking cute.
Oh, she's getting all blurry
my
because the camera. Oh,
gosh.
she's a little
she
baby.
is gorgeous. How old
Yeah.
is
That
that?
ain't
That's a pup.
I think Mike said a year. Yeah.
That ain't big enough. That ain't big enough. It pulls our baby.
Dude,
Oh,
that
good
is
girl.
a gorgeous looking pit.
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
she's
a
awesome.
king? Ever seen a king corso? Now that
Yeah.
motherfucker big.
No,
That
King
motherfucker
Corso.
big. Hell yeah, they bigger than motherfuckers.
Let me see. King Corso.
They're big as a motherfucker. They will take up your whole floor if you allow them.
Oh, dang, that's bad A looking.
Big.
Big,
They
big.
take a gang of them could take down a line.
Oh, man.
I've seen a single mat take out a Vegas buffet.
What? Are you serious? Matt.
Oh, now she thinks
Were
that she's
you
just
there?
a part of the show, guys. So I guess
It's
this
okay.
This is where we live now.
This is okay. We like,
All right,
although I
Ain't nothing wrong with
like
it.
Daniel.
this stuff.
Yo,
Daniel, I wanted to ask you a while back. We were talking online about somebody's like stealing your artwork and stuff like that, trying to pass it off as their comic. Whatever
Right.
happened with that?
it's a story. Well, I actually was doing another project that was included with Jarhead, but I shelved it for a while. So one of my friends that was working for this clown, that was working for the guy, he was coloring it, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, because I used to put up the you know how like when you scan your inks and your pencils, and it looks like an invisible line, but it's actually the line that you can actually color on instead
You're
of
talking about the blue line?
It looks like a blue line, but it's transparent in a way.
Okay.
Like on your inks, you can't color on your inks and pencils. You can't color on it. But on your on that piece of like digital paper, you could actually color on it. You could actually start the coloring, right? So he took those, and what he did was, because I remember he was supposed to work on Jarhead with me at the time, but I just said no because the motherfucker couldn't draw. The shit looked
Really?
like if you would look like dried up shit.
Kindergartners?
Look
Kindergartners?
like dried up shit. Being honest.
Ew.
So
I mean, I prefer to pick up dry shit compared to sloppy shit.
well, let's just say
Just saying.
when I found when I found out, right,
Uh-huh.
that he was stealing my shit, tried to steal my shit. What I did was the guy actually let me go back. The guy that was coloring for him noticed in the other groups that I posted it beforehand, and he sent it to me and he said, "Yo, somebody is trying to take your shit." So I sent it to the guy and I said, "Doesn't this look familiar?" He said, "Oh shit." He blocked me, and I got his ass blacklisted.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
All right.
Like you got him taken down?
Yeah, he ain't on internet no more.
Oh, good. The whole internet? You got him taken off the whole internet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see him
shit,
no more.
the internet don't lie.
I don't see him no more.
That's insane.
I was talking to because one of my friends, right? One of my friends, his name is John Scobie. He was an inker, and I told him about it, and he told all of his guys about it, and it got all over the net, all over the comic underground or whatnot community, and I haven't seen him since. I haven't seen him since. He normally would be in all these groups, but I haven't seen him since. Seriously.
Wow.
Seriously. And
that's freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's like this too. Like when I first came out with Jarhead, I've had a lot of people tell me, "Oh, I didn't like it. I don't like the original cover art," but they were still trying to buy it. All right. I see the faces that y'all making. It's a confusion.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. The dude was doing the cover artwork?
No, he took it and tried to make it out of his own, make it his own.
So he took your cover artwork and then turned around and was like, "Oh, this is my cover artwork," or was it a page in his book?
No, it was.
Well, wasn't he redrawing it? But I mean, the stuff you showed
No.
me was an obvious ripoff. But
Yeah, it was the original cover of Jarhead.
Mhm.
And at the
Did he
time,
change it at all?
Yeah, he changed it
Oh, okay.
from the original cover. If you could post, if I could,
Yeah,
I should have sent it.
I remember seeing it, but yeah, you could definitely tell that they had copied the image. Actually, I was chiming in on that as well, just because I had seen, because our work with Daniel before, I had been one of the few people that did see his artwork before it was released. And I even chimed in saying, yeah, I know that Daniel owns this because I personally saw it over a year ago. We used it for stickers, actually.
Yeah, because
it was some crypto comic stickers that we'd done for some swag packs.
yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
And it was the exact same hero's pose, same character, everything. But what's funny is you could tell that they even tried to rip off the background and then tried to guess what the background would look like behind the Jarhead title.
exactly.
It was pretty ridiculous.
I told you.
It was
And that's
pretty
why I
bad.
was like, when I first saw it, I'm like, hold up. So you know what I did, right? All the shit that he put on his shit, on the ripoff, I took all of it and I added it to my original. Some of it. I took most of it and put it on my original. And I enhanced the because at the time.
Wait a minute.
What?
So you took some of his ripoff art
I put it on mine.
Okay, we are going to change the terminology used here, fellas. What Daniel did is he used it as constructive criticism to make a second revision of his own cover.
Exactly.
Thank you. That's okay. I was confused.
Guys, the way you were saying it before would read entirely different than the way you were meaning to say it.
Okay.
Nah, cause
Thank you.
Cause the weirdest thing is that he had Jarhead look like a clown, like something weird as like his pants was colored.
You know what he'd have to call it? You know what he'd have to call it, Daniel?
Matt.
Clown head.
Dumb shit.
No, Jarhead, clown head. Get it?
I was going to call it Matt. I thought that was funny and cute. You guys are just being mean about the name.
I thought you were
Whatever.
calling me out or something. I was like, what, dude?
We are calling you out. Your rosy cheeks, that button nose.
Dude, I'm done, dog. I'm done. No, because the day when I saw it like 3:00 in the morning, and one of my boys, like I got up with crust in my eyes. I'm like, the fuck is this? Oh shit! I was instantly pissed because that's not what I created. You know, so I was like, because then I seen that. So then I had to do something about that shit. The hell I look like letting you steal my shit? After all that work we did on that? No.
Yeah, that's insane. No, hell no. No.
Bro,
see, and that's one of the cool things, about what my team is working on behind the scenes, in the background, is we're really trying to come up with solutions that are going to protect creators in the digital space. You know what I mean? What? What? Digi? How can you do that, man?
No.
Because that's what you guys were saying. And you guys just didn't catch it. That's what Did you notice comes in over on Twitch saying, nice, you mean we can find this stolen comic artwork exclusively at cryptocomics.com?
You know what's wild? You know what's wild? I remember what Garrett was telling me.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on.
I remember a story. I can't say it on here.
Okay, good.
Because
Don't.
I don't want to put nobody on blast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I
don't
would.
want you to put nobody on blast.
I do.
I can't.
Wait,
Get it.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after the show.
Fine.
just in case. Just in case.
Wait, did
Okay.
you drop it?
Did you already
I
say
was
it?
like, what the hell?
I'm just
No, you
making
said
sure
it was
you
going to be
didn't
after
say
the show. Now you made them all uncomfortable.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
good.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Nah,
supposed to be
feels
because
great.
I'm just stretching my arms, my hands for crackling. I have to
He's
crack.
about to say something. What are you going to
But
say, Daniel?
I don't want to say it. I don't want to
I
say it
would.
yet.
Say it afterwards.
You'll
I
feel
want
Yeah,
to
better.
I say it
know.
afterwards.
You'll feel better.
Inquiring minds are curious.
Just let the world know.
See, it's
What?
about It's about something that has something to do with Kickstarter.
Dominic Colby comes in
I
on
would
Facebook
say yes.
saying for Jared to shut up while we read comments. That's what Dominic says right here. He says, Jared, when you see a comment come on the screen, zip it down.
Oh wow!
My hands
voice
were up here,
dropped.
Jared. It's clear that I didn't just cut
It
you.
was Matt.
Oh, was
It
it?
wasn't me. Trust me.
All right. Dominic comes in on Facebook saying, is people trying to steal art and stuff common in the comic industry? You know what? This is a
Unfortunately,
huge
yeah.
topic for the topic of tonight, which is working towards publishing. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
because
the easy answer is yes. But the more
Yeah.
difficult answer to that is in how many different formats and fashions creative theft happens. You know what I mean?
I could tell you, because like I remember a couple of guys stealing from a couple of my friends at Comic Con. Yeah. Oh, hold up. All right, a lot of the stuff that a lot of people that sell at Comic Con ain't even there half of that shit.
So what do you mean? Like people doing like tribute
Yeah.
elements?
No, like,
or are you talking
Like, 'cause I
about
heard a lot of stories
Are you
where
talking straight swiping or what?
like they would basically plagiarize, and like for example, okay, they'll redo the cover, redo the poster, right? And then because I wasn't there, all I heard was stories, but these are wise sources that's been at the Comic Con.
Oh wait,
you know?
this is a he said my cousin's neighbor's uncle's girlfriend's boyfriends told me so.
I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You know,
I ain't gonna shoot the messenger, but I'm just saying the messenger's a little low on the totem pole.
Well, damn it, shit. I'm the messenger. I'm proving right. Goddamn it, shit.
What the heck?
I ain't a little low. I'm high.
I'm sorry. I'll put you at the top of the totem pole. I apologize.
I ain't low. I'm high. But
Oh,
nah,
you really are high.
But nah, it was a couple of things that was said on my show. It was a couple guys that let me know about that, and I'm like, what? Because if you really look at it, it's a lot of shit that's happening in the industry that people don't see. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, behind the scenes.
yeah, names being taken. You know what I'm saying?
Jared rolling through
Like-
conventions on Heelys? There's a lot of stuff that people are better off.
First
not
of all,
seeing.
everybody loved that, Fry, including you. You were the one that kept wanting to take my picture.
Yeah, but you wouldn't hold still long enough for us too.
Oh well, Matt. I know you were right behind Fry. Want to get my picture too, but I had to get rolling. You guys were holding me back.
That's what we do.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that people don't realize. Like when you don't copyright your shit, you're allowing people to see that shit, and if they think that it's well, you know, that they can make money off of, yeah. That's why I said, like, for example, people that's doing Marvel comic shit like that, Marvel could definitely get them for that shit. But you know,
Well,
Yeah.
even Marvel Comics was like Jack Kirby himself was actually guilty of that a long time ago.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For
Jack
like, his
Kirby
cover
was guilty of
swiping other people's art. Yeah, if
Really?
you look at, I have it right here, Red Raven Comics, which was one of his first ones. It was a complete rip off of the Human Target.
Okay, I have a question.
I knew you were
Okay.
gonna get a question. I knew it every time.
I love that he's wearing a shirt that says instructor while he's going, Have a question?
Good instructor knows how to ask great questions so that everybody understands. Obviously, you've never been an instructor, Fry. Anywho,
I haven't.
Instructors are the worst students. Trust me.
have you been an instructor before, Matt? Is that why you know?
Yes, you
Yeah,
know.
that
You've been to
figures.
my classroom.
I have, and I learned a lot of nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. No, okay, so here's my question. So it is apparent in the industry that it does seem like a lot of people do steal artwork, creative theft in many different forms and fashions. But where is the line from theft and inspiration? You know what I mean? Like for instance, like I'm not a good artist, drawer person. And so when I need to draw something, I need to look at something and draw, and then it still looks like shit compared to what I was looking at. But, I had to look at that something to build that something else. So where is the line? If it looks ridiculously different, is it theft?
But that is different between inspiration, because inspiration is like this. Okay, you got Batman, but you got Iron Man. It's still the same character. Still the same story. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there.
yeah, Jared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still the same character, still the same storyline, but different design. Different design of the character. That's it.
Yeah, but there's
They
that
both-
owl guy that looks like Batman. I mean, I would have used something more along
Well,
those lines where there's more similarity. You
okay.
know what I mean?
Here's the thing about Owlman and Batman. They're owned by the same company.
Mhm.
So, what's that? have to do
Is
with
it
it?
so?
So who are you gonna sue? Yourself?
You ain't gonna sue nobody.
Hey, let me tell
But-
you something. There's some people that did sue themselves in my county. They had to. Election shiz, but so you can sue yourself. I'm just pointing that out.
All right,
You can sue
fellas.
yourself.
Then we're gonna
But
bring
it's
the
not. It's
pain on
not a
this
sue
then, on this
question.
topic.
No,
Ready?
it's not a sue question. Go
Okay.
ahead, Fry.
I was
I'm
just
ready.
gonna say, let's make comparisons of obvious, blatant ripoffs here. Then
Okay, that'd be
That's how
awesome.
things are gonna go. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the first one that everyone knows about is gonna be Deadpool and Bloodshot.
Oh, okay. Who came first?
So, well, no. How do you
Well, you
justify
mean Deathstroke?
or Deathstroke? I'm sorry. So, how do you
Ooh.
justify both of
That
those
just
characters
Something
existing?
click that.
Hold on. Deathstroke came before Deadpool. Deadpool came in the
Yeah,
90s.
but when he was created, it was an obvious it was an obvious ripoff, but he claimed it was an homage.
So, at that
An
point,
homage?
when is an homage okay for creative theft?
Okay, wait a minute. Clarify homage. Is that like something you do in honor of or something like that?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
don't-
you gotta help us slower people out, guys. You can't use big words like mayonnaise around me, all right?
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm fucking with Jack. And Jeremy said some off the wall shit. And
Nah.
see,
Wear protection.
make
We
me
know where
laugh.
he's been.
That's how I lost. That's how
You
we
don't know
lost.
where I've been, Fry. Yeah. Okay, so
All right,
so that's he claims it's an homage, but there was a but after that homage. So what was the actual question?
The question
If
is,
Rob Liefeld-
at what point is it justified? At what point is it okay?
Okay, while we're thinking about it, Digi comes in saying, if Rob Liefeld created it, you can bet the house it's a clone ripoff of an existing property. I should probably read some of these before I read them out loud.
yeah, you should. You know, I will say this though: DC ended up getting him back by creating a character called Red Tool, that is an obvious ripoff of Deadpool. I mean, he's got like saw blades on his shoulders and stuff like
Red
that.
Tool?
But, I mean, oh yeah, everything about this character is like it's 100% making fun of.
Is he
Deadpool.
super healer like Deadpool, like the works? Is he
Yes.
crazy? Does he talk to himself?
Yes,
Does he know he's in a comic?
I believe so.
What?
That's different.
Okay. That's a blatant ripoff. Okay, because
Yes,
now you're
but-
taking aspects of the creation, that makes sense to me. But an homage, I mean, didn't when Deadpool, Matt, you told me this, when Deadpool was created, one of the reasons why DC didn't get after Marvel was because it actually shot up the sales of Deathstroke or something of that nature.
Yes. That's also another thing that, like, with Japanimation and stuff like that, and manga, those people who are actually creating essentially rip-offs or fan fiction, the reason that none of these companies are going after them and suing them is because of sales in the end. So I
Exactly. Be honest.
You know,
Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, this is not an answer that you can give unless you're a lawyer, but I think in the end it's gonna come down to is it worth it to them to go after you or not?
I don't know, man. Like, we get hit all the time from those stuffs on our stream.
Well, look
Isn't
at
that going
Superman
after
and
us?
Shazam. DC Comics ended up getting Shazam as a character because they sued because they said Shazam was a ripoff of, well, at the time, Captain Marvel was a ripoff of Superman.
Pretty much. I mean, we can't just lie and say that. You know what I mean? Can't lie on that because. I mean,
So Captain
can't lie on
Marvel
that.
wasn't a ripoff of Superman, or
Yeah, it
was
was.
it?
Yeah, it was.
It was.
It
And
was.
then so they made Shazam. DC made Shazam because of Captain Marvel. I thought DC had Captain Marvel first.
No. Okay, see, what happened was Captain Marvel was Shazam, right? So
Okay.
they owned, or was it Fawcett Comics owned Captain Marvel at the time. DC sued them because they said it was a ripoff of Superman and was outselling Superman. So they ended up acquiring the rights.
Oh.
And then later it got changed to Shazam because of the name Marvel and Captain Marvel, and that name had lapsed at the time and stuff like that. So
I never understood, right? The two big companies are fucking stealing from each other, back to back to back
Oh, yeah.
to back.
yeah,
And you know what's crazy? And I noticed this too. Whoever comes up big, that's an indie, right? Don't you know Marvel will find them and fucking buy their shit and shelve their shit. The next minute you'll see it in Iron Man or that's what they do because they'll see you as competition, Marvel and DC. They see you as competition and that's taken away from their sales and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll shelve it just because they're big and they'll make their own shit. That's why when it comes to movies, you don't really see the indies making it too big because the big movies is going to shelve it. Like the producers or whatever, directors or whatever, is going to shelve it. Just buy it and shelve it.
I don't know, man. Look at stuff like Umbrella Academy. That's killing it. That's absolutely indie book.
Umbrella Academy is really doing
You know
good.
what I mean? The Boys is crushing it.
The Boys,
That's
came
an
in
indie
good.
comic.
so good.
Yeah.
I just want to say something real quick, Fry. Daniel's point is very how it used to be. I feel like how it really used to be. You know, when Hollywood was looking for entertainment, they were looking for the known names, the known stories, the known characters, and recently, like it. Well, no, not in the last. I would say like in the last 10 years, I've noticed. Like for instance, Warrior Nun, Ben Dunn, right, of Antarctic Press. He is like, you don't hear about him much, but he's super big with manga. He's got some fantastic runs, but his Warrior Nun got picked up, and me and my wife watched it. I didn't even know it was Ben Dunn's at the time. It was an awesome series. Like it was really riveting and good, and like the whole idea was just freaking cool, and they did a good job on it. And so I agree with what Daniel is saying in relation to how things used to be, but I feel like in now, indies are starting to break out. Like they're starting to get noticed, and this is because of the internet.
They're not getting that love though. That like those big.
That's what I was just saying. Yeah, they're not getting that. They're not getting all the love that the big movies.
Guys, I think they are. I think the difference here is that most people don't realize that the original content came from comics. Like, for example, The Crow was absolutely huge. That was well marketed. That was picked up by major studios. That was absolutely a comic. 300, another one.
Yes.
All the money in the world was going towards that.
Sin City.
You know what I mean? Sin City was kind of already known to be a comic, but most people still don't know.
Keanu Reeves and the shotgun, the cross shotgun.
Constantine? That's DC, but
no,
would count.
Constantine was Marvel.
Yeah, it was Constantine. It was Constantine.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got stuff like Hellboy. You've got like The Mask with Jim Carrey. That was a comic book.
That was a great
one.
Like,
most people just don't realize that a lot of these huge movies that came out, that they were based in comics. But I think that's because marketing totally is much better on adapting from the comic. You know what I mean? They lean more, like back then, you had Jim Carrey. So you weren't going to be like, oh yeah, we got this idea from a comic book. Back then they were like, no, we got Jim Carrey. And that's what their marketing push was. Yep. And so people just didn't know. I think the difference now is that there's stuff like crowdfunding campaigns, there's social media, there's podcasts like yours, there's all these things going on. And so indie creators have this avenue to kind of get out and get their name known. And now studios are still picking up the books the same as they were before, like Umbrella Academy, Boys, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But what they're doing is they're leveraging really hard on the fact that it is an indie book. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Umbrella Academy was made by the dude from My Chemical Romance. And most people have no idea that that's the case. But everybody knows it's an indie comic.
Where would you qualify in all of that, like Road to Perdition, which was based off a comic book, and it was an award-winning movie. Like, I want to say it won a ton of Grammys. Or not Grammys, but...
no, is it
Grammys?
No, Grammys is TV shows, right? Dude, I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, but it won a lot of awards. But it was never seen as a comic book movie.
I would say Superman. To be honest with you, I never got Superman. I never really. Superman was overpowered and cheesy. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Too overpowered and cheesy. And to be honest with you, like I understood Batman more than Superman. Mm-hmm. And basically, too, to be honest with you, basically Superman is plagiarized from Jesus. Basically, that's what it's plagiarized.
So you're looking for more of the relatable factor, right?
Exactly. Okay. And it's like this.
See, Superman was never supposed to be relatable, though. That's the thing. He was supposed to be that what you could aspire to, not what you can relate to.
Right, but see, that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, you see, okay, for example, like, I get, let's go to Spider-Man, for example, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nowadays, you are not going to see, and I got to be real about this, nowadays, you're not going to see a motherfucker running around in the leotard and some draw and a cape.
Hey, it all depends on
come down to Vegas and I'll show you some shit, buddy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like,
bro, I see it 3 times a week on my way to the grocery store.
Boom. I'm probably saying, in the grocery store.
I mean, for example, like in us, like a Center City. You know what I'm saying? It's like City boys, like city boys, like me. You know what I'm saying? City boy, like me. Mm-hmm. Come down to New Jersey, you ain't gonna see that shit. Niggas gonna think you crazy. This motherfucker must be on some shit.
I'll bet I can pull it off. Look, all I'm saying is you guys can believe in the Jets. You can sure as hell believe in Spider-Man.
Right?
Hey, I don't believe in the Jets. I'm not a Jets fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. So I'm a Cowboys
right there. He's like, forget the Jets.
I'm a Cowboys fan, though. Oh, but nah, I'm just saying, like, okay, that's what we grew up on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But in the real world, you're not going to. Okay. Yeah, I understand.
They've changed a lot of stuff.
Jared, damn. I'm trying to get my point across.
Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
All right. What I'm trying to say.
Hold on.
All
We need
right.
to give him some room.
Give me some room. Damn it.
man.
Shit. All right.
I want to
All
use
right.
Jared Damn
Wait
as
a
a sound
minute.
clip
Before,
that we
before
just
you
played.
before you get going, let's give you an intro. And we got the King. Okay, go for it, King.
Jared, damn. No, it's okay. No, don't use that.
Somebody please clip it because I'm going to use it. I'm going to set it up on a key. I'm just going to hit a button. You're going to hear your voice coming. Jared Damn.
Nah, you like 'cause in the real world, you're not going to see nobody running around in some red drawers and a cape and a leotard. In the goddamn real world, you're not even going to see a guy that's looking like Spider-Man in the
What
real
they're
world.
super
You
buff
might
like
see it in
Carrot Top.
Halloween. You might see it in Halloween, but you ain't going to see it in the real world. Now, think about it. Okay, for example, the superheroes that we grew up on.
What do you got against
Deadpool.
men with confidence, Daniel?
I'm a man with confidence.
Hey, listen.
I'm
I want to see a man running around in a leotard like them 80s leotards, right? Right? Am I right?
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Okay, what you saying?
I'm just saying, like, you're not going to see it.
Oh, yeah, you are.
If you go and okay, you may see it in the suburbs, but you ain't gonna see it in the hood.
Well, you're definitely going to see it in the suburbs.
People gonna think that you on some shit.
You are. You're on some shit. It's called coffee while I'm going to get my mail across the street in the
You're gonna be on
suburbs.
some shit.
Am I right?
I'm just saying.
Maybe that's what I want
Leotards
people
under
to
my
think.
robe.
If that's what,
See me
okay,
walking around
exactly.
in the
That's
Batman suit. That's what I want them to think.
yeah. That's they're gonna be
Boom.
like, oh, you Batman, huh? They're gonna be like, this motherfucker on some shit. I'm telling you, that's how people think. This
Yeah, but
motherfucker
they
on
would stay away from me because they would think I'm on some stuff and they wouldn't be able to handle me anyway. So they'd be like, well, let's just leave that crazy white boy alone.
I'm telling you, bro. Like they will fuck with you. They will like, oh, Batman over here. Yeah, I'm telling you, they will
Yeah,
fuck with
I'll
you.
be like, yeah, I got bad
You know
ears.
what I
I
mean?
can hear.
Okay, it's bad
Yeah, I can
enough.
picture Fry now. Like
better
he gets
than-
caught. Like, damn, it's
better.
Batman. Throws like a batarang at him.
It's bad enough.
I'll come at you like Scott Pilgrim versus the world, man. I'm telling you right now.
It's bad. It's bad enough.
I'll have your whole ass block like, who is Daniel messing with over there? Because this dude's just swinging around, looking like he's autistic, wearing a cape and red spandex. This is crazy.
Oh man,
I will.
He will.
Nah,
He'll
I'm
ride
just
his
saying.
motorbike.
I'm just saying, like, come on.
Okay.
You said, what do I got against confidence people? I'm confident, damn it. What you mean?
They come out with me in some leotards and capes, man. Let's have some fun.
Dude, be a real man. Wear
Yo.
pink.
Mm,
I wear pink
I
all
don't
the time.
know. I don't know.
I'm
I don't
telling
look
you.
right. I don't look right in
Tag.
tights. I'm good.
Bro, you come down to Vegas and we'll find us some bodysuits. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna have some fun.
Hey, I want to catch up on chat real quick, so give me a minute, real fast, guys.
Absolutely.
So Digi was saying an interesting one is Solomon Grundy and the Hulk. Solomon was created first, but he initially looked like a long ghoul, and over time became to look like the Hulk. And I actually looked up Solomon Grundy, and he looked like the Swamp Thing.
Hold on, I remember there was a thing. Hold on. There's one that's copied after the Swamp Thing. It's called the Thing and the Swamp Thing.
Man Thing and
Man
Swamp
Thing. My fault, Man Thing.
They're weird
one.
because they came out like a month apart from each other. So they actually had no contact or anything like that. So that was more of a extreme coincidence that, as Jared likes to say, somebody put the thought into the universe and somebody else just picked it.
Super conscience. Everybody's tied into
yeah.
the super conscience.
But if you go back to the old Tales from the Crypt comics, not the ones from the early 70s, but the ones where they were a collection of off-brand stories, like before it was actually picked up as a comic title, there's also, it's called A Thing in those books.
Really?
So technically, you could argue that both The Thing and
Man Thing
were stolen from A Thing.
That's what I'm
That
just
makes
saying.
perfect sense.
That's what I was saying. And also, there's a character that's taken from Wolverine. There's another one. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
okay.
forget his name. It's
So
from DC.
Crutchy comes in saying
Sabretooth.
DC's.
No, not Sabretooth. Not Sabretooth.
No, it's not
I know, I'm just
Sabretooth because
joking. I'm just
Sabretooth
joking.
is. You're such
joking,
a dick.
I'm
I was
joking.
like,
Not Sabretooth.
no.
There's another character. Is from DC. Something ring. Something. He looks like a cat or something like that. I forget his name, bro. But I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna post it up. I'm gonna post it up tomorrow. I'm gonna send it right to y'all, and I promise
Now,
you.
I totally agree with what Crutchy's saying here because I was thinking the exact same thing. DC's character Red Tool is just their way of deviously calling Deadpool a tool. That's clever. Like, that's so clever. Rose comes in saying, one last thing, watch Instagram. It might be my final message, sending love, joy, and happiness to everyone. We love you, Rose.
Love you, Rose.
She can't see that,
Okay,
Fry. Oh, my head.
She can hear the sound effect.
This to Jared.
She knows I'm blowing kisses.
You got to do it loud. Give it some oomph.
I want to pose this question to Jared, and Jared, you can't look it up, okay? No Googling, hands up. Hands up.
What?
Who came first, Aquaman or the Submariner?
Isn't
Look
this,
at him.
wait,
Looking
isn't
it
that a
up.
trick question because one of them was
a
technically
trick
created
question.
but not published?
Nope.
And then one
No,
was
hold on.
published,
Wait,
so people will
Is
say it was the first.
Submariner? I think the
think the
Submariner
Submariner-
came first. Didn't the
True.
Submariner came first, but it
Submariner-
wasn't. Go ahead. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
Yeah, Submariner came out in April of 1939 in Motion Picture Funny Weekly #1, which was unpublished, but Marvel Comics #1 was published the same month. Okay, and November of 1941 in Marvel Comics for Aquaman. So barely squeaked by, but yeah.
Wow.
You know,
I am
never.
bad.
You know what I never
Sorry about your speakers,
understood.
everybody.
What up, dog?
What were you
How
saying,
you like
Daniel?
that? How you like that? Oh, shake it. Shake it.
You know what I never understood, man? I never understood why did they
He
make
can't even think now that he's seen me shake it.
Oh nah, because y'all get no. No, no. What I'm trying to say is that why would they take Incredible Hulk from a badass to a bitch?
Oh, dude, we will get into that. We will get into that. Hold on, I want to finish where we're going, and we're gonna get into that. So, Dominic says, and here's a great point to work off of the other point. I didn't even know Umbrella Academy was a comic until Fry explained. So that really is something that actually is pretty real. I actually have my first comic book, and it was Superman. Wow, Kristen, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Crutchy comes in the mask. TMT 300.
Ninja
Red,
Turtles.
Scott
That's a
Pilgrim
great one.
versus
Yeah,
the
Ninja
World
Turtles is
Kingsman. Wow.
Dude, Ninja Turtles is like one of the world's largest IPs, and that was indie before
And that was completely
Marvel
indie.
Studios.
Yeah.
and
Also,
that.
also,
That's a
also-
really good one.
Also, G.I. Joe.
But G.I. Joe was Marvel.
And wasn't they Hasbro before Marvel?
Well, no. So G.I. Joe originally was Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos. And
Okay, and then
everybody
and
knows
then,
what Sergeant Fury is now. But the Howling Commandos, like, in fact, there's an Easter egg in the first Avenger, in Captain America movie. He's working with the Howling Commandos.
Oh, really?
That's an
It was
Easter egg
Sergeant
back to those
Fury
comics.
and the Howling Commandos, by the way.
Sergeant Fury's, thank you.
Ooh,
And yeah,
dang, we got some elitists around here, huh?
yeah, I
Don't say
know.
that wrong.
Gatekeeper.
Woo, Jiminy Christmas. Okay, then Min Block comes in saying independent comics have better writers. Ooh,
100%.
I think I agree with Min.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're right, man. You're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Indies are better, but the movie didn't match the original book.
Which movie?
Which
They never
movie?
do. They never do.
Well, yeah, but there's several different movies we have to figure out which one she's talking about. If it's the very, 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 very first one, I don't think any of those movies match. That's where he did Time Speed before The Flash. Whatever. Digi comes in saying Hollywood is starving for comics now. People have the opportunity to get their indie book made into a movie versus their screenplay no one has read, and that's exactly right. Oscars, I don't understand why.
I think we're just really behind on chat. I think we're talking about the awards. Yeah.
I was asking about Road to
Oscars are for the movies.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Then Digi also comes in saying Batman is possibly the most unrelatable character in comics, and somehow he's most people's favorite. That's because everybody wants to be dark and mysterious.
Or rich.
And rich.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic comes in saying, I have always envied your confidence. Thank you, Dominic. I've always tried to be confident.
He's probably talking about Daniel.
Damn! Got clipped. Oh, shit. There you go, Daniel. You're going to be famous. Jared, your mic cuts out when you raise your voice, so we can't hear what you're saying.
JD Smith, he's done this show for 3 years now without knowing that it does that.
I didn't know that.
I
will keep my energy down.
No, we keep it that way. Monotone. We keep it that way to keep him from blowing out eardrums across the world at once. That's Jared's superhuman power.
Kristen had the answer right to your question, Matt. It was Submariner. Let's move on to the pansy ass Hulk.
Yes. Now I need to understand this shit. Because the motherfucker wasn't smart. He was a straight bitch.
But he did become smart in the comics.
But he was a straight bitch.
No. There was a point in the comics where he became smart.
Hold up. But he's not smart. That's the thing.
If there's ever been a time for me to enjoy a nice pixie stick, it's right now.
They got the wrong actor to play Hawk.
Well, yeah, they went through like 15 bazillion of them. They had one really good one, and he turned into a wimp.
They should have did the one where when the first Incredible Hulk, then the second one when he fought that big ass monster.
Yeah.
That
was
Are you talking about Abomination?
Yeah,
when he fought Abomination. The guy, that was when they really picked somebody I thought who really fit the character for the Hulk. I really liked him. He did a good job, I thought.
But
it didn't have much time for character development. Yeah,
this is what I learned about Hulk, right? The motherfucker is just big. He ain't got no goddamn fucking power. Hulk smash. That's it.
And no.
He's got Thunderclap.
He's got Thunderclap. Yeah, he's got Thunderclap. He's got super stomp. He's got super jump
with fat asses. And that's a comment. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. Thunderclap.
Yeah.
That's a compliment, damn it. But what I'm saying is like, Hulk, man. I just didn't like it. I didn't like how they did the whole Avengers, man. Like, for example, okay. All right,
I liked Hulk's and Thor's little constant.
You should have seen it. You should have seen
smashing each other.
You should have seen the original. The original when Luke Ferrigno was playing Hulk, and he fought Thor. Should have seen the original. It was more. It was more understandable, but with all the side effects and all the stuff, I'd rather read the book, read the comic, than watch the movie, because the comic was more gritty and more blood and guts and kicking ass and taking aim. Like, for example, they'll never do Wolverine versus Hulk, the movie.
They won't even. I don't think they're going to even do. Is it Hulk War Planet or War Planet Hulk or something like that?
Planet Hulk.
Is it just straight Planet Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where he takes on the whole Earth or something like that?
I saw I actually had the whole series of Hulk versus Wolverine. That shit was crazy. I'm telling you, they're not going to do that movie because it's too. I'm telling you, like, in one scene, Wolverine cuts off the head of a. Matter of fact, wasn't Hulk? Hulk was the one that cut Wolverine's head off.
Hulk?
And beat and smashed his fucking body into like a. into the fucking ground. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Oh yeah, the Hulk versus Wolverine.
Yeah, you never see that in the movies.
That's I don't know where the hell they decided to go with Hulk. Hulk's always been one of my favorite characters because he's pure rage. He's pure like rage. Like he just wants to smash. I mean, Hulk smash. I mean, he says it right there. And then all of a sudden, this
They make him a
Hulk gets a
bitch.
seriously, man. He's like, oh hey, look, the butterfly. Oh my gosh. You know, and it's Hulk, man. It's Hulk. You don't take Hulk and turn him into a pansy ass little bitch.
I have seen
Yeah.
Jared get excited about a butterfly at least 4 different times.
But I'm not the Hulk. Okay? Now, I know that you think I am, Fry, and thank you. I take that as a compliment. But I'm not the Hulk, okay? It's okay for me to like a butterfly, but Hulk doesn't like a butterfly, especially when he's green. He wants to smash a butterfly when he's green.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to smash everything. He doesn't care. He has no feeling. He has
But
rage.
guys, that Hulk is trash now. Trash.
Well, he's
trash.
not trash. He's just in touch with his feminine side. There's a difference.
See, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. See, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, you know it's true.
Yeah,
He's in touch
but
with his inner feelings, man. He's starting to realize that there's.
do
there's
not
more
get
to
the women
life.
started. Do not get the women started because they will make it crazy.
I always get the women started, Daniel. It's
Don't get it
just
started.
A curse, really.
Don't get it started. Don't get them started. But nah, I'm saying like this. Just notice, like, for example, okay, okay, I got a question. Name five characters that should have been Marvel's face characters. I'll
Marvel
give y'all
what?
mine.
Okay, name 5 characters that could have been Marvel's what?
Face characters, face of the company.
Okay.
Okay,
We
I'll give y'all
never know,
mine.
Dominic. We never know.
I'll give y'all mine.
Okay.
Wolverine, Venom, Blade, Deadpool. Come on. Like, there's a lot
I don't
of
know. Come
fucking
on.
characters.
Who's come on?
There's a lot, like, okay, there's a lot of characters that needs the spot there's a lot of characters that did not get the spotlight and they're making them now, but they're not going to put as much power and as much money into them as much as they put in all the other characters.
So
Spider-Man.
you're gonna say that all of those characters are more deserving than a character like Gambit?
Gambit, of course, I'll put Gambit
would
in
be
there.
rad to have.
Gambit. Yeah,
Bro.
but here's the problem. They can't find a good person to play Gambit.
I would say, hold up, I got a good
No.
character.
No, wait, hold on. Do you remember the first time they showed Gambit? Everybody was super pumped, and he turned out to be some like simpleton piece of junk that didn't
That
even
was
come.
because of the story, not because of the actor.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
That's because Hollywood is known, bro, for taking the stories farther away from the comic books than there already is. They're known for fucking up shit. Known for it.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I know.
Like for example, okay.
And
Like the Wolverine
Wolverine's way
story.
overexposed.
Yeah.
I agree with Digi.
Wolverine, like for example, Wolverine should be
He's
a
had like
short,
5 movies, dude.
Wolverine should be a stubby motherfucker. But no motherfucker is like 6'3".
Dude,
Come on, man.
hey, he's Australian, bro. You can't get mad at him. He's Australian. It doesn't matter. He sounds too cool. He looks too good. You know what I mean? It's like
He's got a point.
Now, and Wolverine should have had all that long hair. This motherfucker got short hair.
I know. They picked a pretty boy instead of a ruffian.
And, he should have had the signature sideburns. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? With the
Right, I
puffy
know.
ass signature
know.
sideburns.
Yep.
And for example, when they put Blade,
And he couldn't even grow them, so they had to change the way they looked.
That's what prosthetics is for.
I know.
So you mean to tell me right? You could put prosthetics on Sabretooth, but you can't put it on Wolverine.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
because Hugh. No, it's because of Hugh, bro. Hugh wouldn't let him touch his face because he has a ball chin.
I'm done. You done fucked up the character. I'm done. I'm done. You fucked up my childhood character. I'm done. Nah, cause like,
Have you ever seen that movie?
I'm just saying, like
Hugh Jackman and the bald chin.
Was
like,
it movie 43 or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Google 43. It's
Do not
Don't
tell
watch
people
it.
to Google that movie.
but Nado, like for example,
sorry.
if y'all really look at it, like when they put Gambit in the Wolverine movie when he actually goes back to Stryker when it goes back to when it goes back all the way back to Stryker.
Mhm.
They had this motherfucker in a some top hat and a fucking trench coat. They didn't give him his signature fucking get up,
leotards.
man. Yeah,
He used to wear leotards, bro.
That would look badass, man.
Hugh Jackman and leotards.
Yeah,
They hinted at
revealing?
it. Come on. They really did at the end of The Wolverine. They really hinted at it when he opened up the case.
yeah, but they lied.
I know. It was such a
That's
letdown.
like a girl showing you a nipple, and then when you come to suck it, she shook close. It's the goddamn shit. So you just gonna tease me? Get the fuck out of here.
So that's
Just
in your
saying.
mind. That's a direct comparison to Hugh Jackman
Yep.
in spandex.
Yep.
Okay.
Just to clarify.
Wait, what?
This is-
What's
My
this
metaphor.
is just
my-
weird.
my-
All right, man.
Have you
My
guys ever seen
metaphors-
this picture?
We were subject of Wolverine. Anybody else
Mm-hmm.
thing his old mask looks like
Yeah.
two Batman kissing?
It's true.
Batman
It's true,
kissing.
Daniel. I've seen it. It's real. Wolverine's
It's real.
mask looks like two Batmans kissing. Yeah, I'll bet you Fry has the picture somewhere.
Mm-mm.
Come on, Fry, show it, Fry. Fry, show
No,
Fry.
those
on.
type of images are copyright.
it.
They're
So
protected.
scribble something on it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, because
Hold
that's how
on.
it works.
Hold on for a second. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
Did he just ditch us on our own show?
I think so. Yeah.
I can't wait
Do
till I
you
get on his
blame him?
show. And then I'm going to be like, what? He's having fun. You can tell.
Thank you, JD Smith, for adding clarity
Why
in the
not?
situation.
What happens if you Google 43, the movie?
Jared, why don't you go to church and tell everybody to do that?
Oh,
I don't think that's a
I
wise
wanna be
decision
sitting
since you
in the-
said it.
in the pews while he does it.
I don't think I want to do that. My parents
Did
go
he-
to my church.
JD Smith comes in on Twitch saying nothing worse than a reclusive nipple.
Oh boy.
What?
This is one of those shows, y'all. It's where we're at now. This is where we live.
Where? You live
Right.
far, far, far away, right?
I'm going to run far, far, far away.
In the dry lands. Do you live in the dry lands? Are you liking the dry lands?
I don't know why you're saying it like that, but you kind of sound like the old woman off The Exorcist.
How
Well,
are the
no,
dry
man.
lands?
Are the
Dry.
dry
Crazy
lands
thing is,
cleansed?
man,
Are
like
they
like
Andy?
the way they do the
In your
uniforms these years, man. Like, for example, man, they done fucked it up.
Who?
They done fucked it all up. They
Who?
fucked Wolverine up, man.
Who?
The movies.
Oh, hold on. Did my voice cut out right then?
Hollywood, man, Hollywood.
Hollywood be screwing up everything. Hollywood be screwing up everything except taking my money. They got that shit down.
See, that I am done. I can't take it no
With
more.
what? You can't take it no more? You got to take some meds? What? Are you going to sleeping pills or something?
I got a headache fucking with you.
Oh, shit. I had a migraine before I even got on, bro.
Oh wow.
Bro, but like,
What?
I would say if they're going to do a Gambit movie, they need to go all the way instead of being so goddamn lazy, man. How you going to put all that money in the Wolverine movie and not put all the characters and make them look hard?
Well, here's the thing. Deadpool, I think, came and really established something great, which is they were really taking shit out, like totally. You're right. They were totally fucking up everything. And then Ryan Reynolds and the dude who I think it was the dude that freaking did Iron, who was responsible for getting the first Iron Man going. Happy.
You talking about John Favreau or Kevin Feige?
The one that played Happy. I don't.
Okay,
know.
John Favreau.
Okay, he was involved in Deadpool, wasn't he, with Ryan Reynolds? I believe he was. It was my understanding he wasn't at all. Oh well, Ryan Reynolds went and to the to Hollywood basically and said, "You guys really fucked up Deadpool," and they redid it. They redid it, and they redid it. In my opinion, they redid it right because that Deadpool movie was awesome. Like it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
But let's see, they could have got somebody else to play Wolverine, like Tom Hardy or somebody.
Tom Hardy. Who the fuck?
Tom Hardy, like
Okay, so there is a Canadian show, something. It's crap. I can't remember what it's called. It's on like Hulu. Crap, what the hell is it called?
Degrassi.
No. I can't remember.
I'm not wrong.
I'll have
That's
to
a
look it up.
Canadian show on Hulu.
Yeah, it's
so
hold on.
boring.
Oh Canada, oh Canada.
Matt, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna check in on chat.
Eggplant and your
Okay.
mount riding, Canada.
Letterkenny.
Min comes in on Facebook, says it was fun. Gonna go get really drunk watching Fast and Furious. Might jump a hot air balloon after. Have an awesome night, guys. A hot air balloon?
Man,
That
you
seems
are
like a really aggressive option.
Dang, man, jump a hot air balloon. Like, don't jump out, right?
I
Let
like
us know
to.
you're gonna be okay,
I'm now
man.
imagining Min going up in a hot air balloon and then kick flipping it.
Oh
You
my
know what I
gosh,
mean?
is she a skater or something?
You never know.
Dude, she seems like an extremist, dude.
Do
Like
a
a bad
kick
at, like,
flip.
she just flipped the balloon.
Dominic comes over on Facebook saying, please wear your seatbelt. Min says, of course. JD Smith says, oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is hilarious. If I just tuned into this stream for the first time, I'd be thinking, those dudes talking about Jon Favreau's Deadpool movie? These guys must not know shit about comics and movies. Yeah. Yep.
That's what my goal is, Digi.
I'm going to be honest with you, Digi. I've tuned into every episode except for one for the last 3 years, and I still think that from time to time.
What are you guys talking about?
Okay. I will say this. I finally found it. Jared Kessel from Letterkenny would be the perfect Wolverine.
Exactly. They tried to get the dude. I swear to God, if they would have, I would have stopped watching Wolverine. They tried to get they was talking about getting the dude from Harry Potter the lead role. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Hermione?
Daniel
Dude,
Radcliffe.
I could see Hermione playing Wolverine.
So,
No,
that.
man.
we gotta hold on. We gotta answer Dominic's question. Dominic, those were all he actually made fun of that Deadpool character because they just totally butchered it.
Yeah, they made it non-canon for the MCU.
It was
Or,
absolutely
MCU /
retarded.
Fox. Whatever we're calling that now. That they're the same thing. But not the same
what is?
thing. The Foxverse? Is that what people are calling it?
Is
I've
it the
heard
Fox?
somebody
Is
call
that
it
like
that,
the
but I don't know if
Amazing
I call it.
Spider-Man and all those?
Yeah. Like
I've always still just heard it referred to as the Fox movies. Never like, oh, this is a connected universe.
They're not connected. They're disconnected from
I don't.
reality.
If they was to ever fuck up, I'm sorry. Like they better not never come out with another Wolverine. Never,
They're not
never.
going to. Hugh Jackman retired. He put up the clause, dude.
They probably getting somebody to try to come out with some more shit.
The Mouse has got some pretty good sized paychecks. I'm sure they could get someone to either try to fill those shoes or to get him to come out of retirement.
Who? Okay. So Hugh Jackman has kind of like stereocast that character, if you will. I mean, most people can't see.
JDSM said, Daniel Taylor, would you say Ryan Gosling as the best Wolverine? I mean, with the right prosthetics and the body type, I give it.
Dude, I could honestly see that. It'd be a little weird knowing that the dude from the Notebook is
freaking not
running through
adamantium.
But I would think Tom Hardy is like the dead giveaway though.
But Tom Hardy is always going to be
too
Venom.
easy of a casting.
Huh?
No. I don't see him as Wolverine.
He's going to be Venom forever.
I don't see Ryan Gosling as Wolverine either. You know who would make an interesting Wolverine just because he's a good actor? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Smack him.
I will.
Smack him. Smack him.
You know,
smack him. Smack him. Smack him.
He's going to do whatever it takes to go get that Grammy, but it'll always fall short. But
yes, bro. I'm telling you.
If each of you had to be in a movie with your body types now and stuff, what character do you think you would play best?
The clown from Spawn. Like honestly, if we're going body type,
hey, Spawn.
The Blob.
Spawn is another indie movie that did actually pretty well.
Great indie movie.
I mean, Image isn't really indie, but it is at the same time. You know?
Well, I mean, at least
it
but let's just say this. Blade was the very first comic.
It was the very first
movie,
MCU.
Yeah, that took it. That got people into watching comic book movies.
Did you?
You see what I'm saying?
So crazy. Zach, no.
I think Blade was the first Marvel adaptation. I would definitely agree with that. You know what I mean?
I think it was the first Marvel adaptation done right.
Yeah, it was done really good, actually. I didn't even know it was a comic book. It was done really good. He did freaking an awesome job. Blade was intense. He followed the character real well. Like, they did a great job of developing the character. Did they stick with the comics through the whole several movies?
First two, they did a really good job at sticking with it.
Really?
I mean, they took creative freedoms, but for the majority of it, it's all. I mean,
but
every
if
character.
if you want something absolutely great, okay, watch the Blade Trinity with the DVD commentary turned on.
Yeah.
And listen to Patton Oswalt talk about it. It's freaking hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
He starts talking about, like, I guess the director and him got into a big old fight, so he wouldn't speak to him at all. He would leave, like, Post-it notes all around the set. And when you were talking to him, you had to refer to him as Blade. You couldn't be like Mr. Snipes or Wesley or nothing. It was Blade. And he was just he lost his mind. He was a friggin' nutball the entire movie set.
But that's why he was so good, because he got in character and he stayed in character. It takes a mindset, and people don't realize how hard it is.
He was going off on tangents, like belittling everybody on set. Like, nobody's here to see you or anything like that. It's only me, and I'm the only reason anything here exists. And like, even what was that dude? Chris Christopherson was like, dude, you need to shut the hell up.
Really?
Now, if you have someone like Chris Christopherson telling you to shut the hell up because you're just being a damn idiot, something wrong with your life.
Snipes got interrupted one too many times.
I know the feeling. I know.
Are you
Come
about to leave
on.
Post-it notes all over the place? Because I ain't gonna be able
If
to see
you
them
look
from
at my
2 states
desk,
away.
there's probably about 200 Post-it notes. That's how I
He's
take out
a
my anger.
Post-it
I
boy.
write it down. I'm like, right, stick it on my desk.
All right,
Does it
JD
get
Smith.
anywhere?
JD Smith has
No.
another question here for Daniel. Daniel Taylor, what about Logan Paul as Wolverine?
I would say
Okay. Logan Paul might
if you
work.
look at it like this, with the right prosthetics, give him some acting skills, buff him up a little bit.
Nope.
I would say
His
this.
nose is all wrong.
No. Listen. Here's my idea, right? They do another trip through the multiverse. You see Logan Paul's Wolverine gets killed right away, and everybody's like, "Thank you," and then just move
You
on.
can't kill Wolverine, dude.
Yeah,
Won't work.
yeah.
There's a flaw in your
You
idea.
can.
And listen, Logan Paul has the
You
wrong
can
nose.
kill
He can't be
Wolverine real
Wolverine.
easy. Cast Logan Paul. That's how you
Try
kill
again,
Wolverine.
did you? Try again, because Logan Paul ain't gonna do it, and Zac Efron is not gonna do it. Zac Efron. Can you believe Zac Efron is the Wolverine?
I
Like
want to see him as the Human
everybody's
Torch.
gonna be like, "Give me Wolverine."
Yo, did y'all see the thing where I posted about Jarhead? The split screen with Mountain and Jarhead picture.
Nope.
No,
I
I
didn't
didn't
see
see
it.
that. Is that
Post
over
it.
on your social media?
Yeah, it's on my page.
All right. Well, this
Oh.
gives us a perfect opportunity to let everybody know where they can find your social media so they can go and check it out.
King Daniel Taylor. There you go.
Nice. They can find you on Facebook. You've also got the In Your Face podcast over on YouTube. Any other platforms that they can find you on?
On YouTube, In Your Face Show. Instagram, King Daniel Taylor. King Daniel something, yeah. And
King Daniel something.
because I forgot the numbers. It's so long, I forgot it. I gotta make a link, so I gotta link then. I gotta get a link.
A
Then.
link tree. A
Yeah,
link
link
tree.
tree. Yeah, whatever link tree, whatever.
Mhm.
And then TikTok.
Okay. Brock Lesnar, bro. What about Brock Lesnar for Wolverine? Fake beard and hunched over. I think Brock could pull it off. Actually, I think Brock Lesnar would be a better Hulk.
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap up this podcast because we're at over an hour and a half now at this point.
Holy
But
crap,
we're
Brian.
gonna leave everybody in chat with one question as we go. But like I said, make sure you guys go find Daniel here. He's very entertaining to watch his show. Absolutely. He's got a lot of awesome creators on there all the time.
Yeah,
So
what's your
huge
next
shout out
upcoming
to that.
show, Daniel?
Oh, my good man Jared is going to be promoting his fry right on my show. Soon.
What? Really? That's fantastic.
Okay, well, I guess a lot of times he's got interesting people, so maybe check in the week after this. All right, so that being said, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this show out. It really helps us a lot.
Please.
Keep an eye out for Crypto Comics. A few updates are going into effect right now. As we mentioned on our last show, you're going to see a splash page come up. People are going to be losing access here, and a lot of things are going on underneath the hood. We're very excited to talk about that, but it's not going to be tonight. And that being said,
I can tell you this.
the question that we're leaving everyone tonight
End of
with
this year
is, what would be the loudest sound you've ever heard in your life? Jared screaming into the microphone or the soundtrack from the original Blade?
These nuts.
What about a fire
decimal
alarm?
level?
I
Even
got
if we mute Jared, he's still the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't. Did you guys not see Blade in the theaters? That was like the first
No.
when he walks into the club, and it's like, and you're like, oh, I can't hear anything. Oh, it was rough.
I am not that loud.
It was like being in a vehicle with Jared for about 14 minutes.
That's bullcrap. These guys are lying, man. They pay me to be like this.
No,
If they
Jared,
had
I'm
money.
saying if you take the whole trilogy and condense it, it equates to about 14 minutes of you in a standard vehicle standard trash.
That is not true, dude. I am so quiet and reserved. I'm like a mouse.
That's a fucking lie. That's a lie.
Shut up,
That's a fucking
Daniel.
lie.
Shit. He's tripping, guys.
That's a lie.
JD Smith comes in and says, if it helps answer, when I watch this stream, my neighbors ask if I got a new chimpanzee.
Did she? That's not funny, man.